Hello, collective! Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numerology, and letters for divination. If any makes you uncomfortable, feel free to hard left the video. Now, on that note, we are under a Scorpio moon for the next 2 days. So I wanted to get a collective read here. Something was pulling me towards a almost like a making a decision read here. Not sure why. Maybe it's part of the collective energy here. Maybe some of us are making some hard choices. So, on that note, let's get busy. Alright, Spirit. For those of us making decisions, let's get collective. It's kind of a heads up for this one, guys. It may be specific. If it resonates for you, great. Take it however you interpret it. If it does not resonate, catch you on the next one. Okay. Decision between the sun. Option 2, Spirit. Okay. Energy for option 1. Energy for option 1. Oh, we got a flipper. Where'd they go? Strong energy. Okay. Alright. 2 aces, some first three cards. Energy for option 2 here. Energy for option 2. Okay. Fears and blessings. Okay. Alright, here, collective. So, option A is the sun. Option 2, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Energy for option 1 is Ace of Cups. Energy for option 2, Knight of Cups. Your fears, 5 of Cups in reverse. Oh, sorry, the Knight of Cups is reversed as well. 5 of Cups is your fears, that's reversed. And the blessings is also 3 of Wands reversed. Okay. Some of you, I think, are facing a decision of starting something new or sticking with what you've already created here. Okay, so what's going for you is the fact that you're over the past. Okay, we're over it. We're past the point of letting shit hold us back, and I feel like that connects more with the energy of option 2 here. I feel like that's almost one of those too little too late situations. Some of you might already be in a creative opportunity here, but with that Knight of Cups reverse there, I feel like it was almost delayed, or somebody's not emotionally giving. I feel like it was almost like a false start type of energy, and I think that you're over it. I don't feel like you are able to fully vest into option 2, which thus created option 1 here. The sun could be a Leo, and this person, it's making a new offer of fulfillment here. So for those of you dealing with love, you're probably battling between the partner that you have and something else that walked in. Something that is emotionally fulfilling versus something that's not. Okay? So for those of you dealing with the relationship aspect of this decision, just understand that you're over the emotions that came with the past. Like you're not, those are your fears at this point, okay? You fear letting go of what you've already built. But your blessings is a 3 of Swords. So if you decide to let go of something that is not emotionally vesting into you, it's not going to be heartbreak. It's just going to feel like disappointment. Okay? It's like the difference between walking in a pouring down thunderstorm versus walking through a light drizzle with an umbrella. Okay? You're like light drizzle with an umbrella right now for letting go of option 2. For option 1, your fears are that this person will probably dig into your past and they may be disappointed in you. Like they may be disappointed at the fact that you already have a partner and you're going to leave them to be with them. They may face a disappointment with that. Like, you may have had to tell this person, look, I'm not really exactly available right now. Like, I'm trying to end that cycle. And they're probably disappointed with it. Perhaps it has taken you some time to move to that, okay? Because nobody typically gets over their entire past in an instant, okay? You might have fears of competition with this person. It could be that this person is very vibrant. It could deal with longevity. It could deal with this person having like an amazing immune system or like a good gene pool. Like maybe they're good looking, especially if they're an older person and they're good looking for their age. This person could be significantly older than you. That's kind of how I'm getting it. And the person you're letting go of is probably more your age. But I feel like you're way more mature for your age than what most people are. Okay, now, for those of you dealing with a decision regarding business at this point, like from a creative aspect here, I feel like you had option A is to go within, like face what makes you happy, be the liberal here, okay? To liberate yourself from whatever situations you're dealing with. That is your choice. So your choice is to ride off into the sunset or try to stick it out with this false start. This false start may not be, it may be a lot harder than you originally anticipated for option 2. Maybe you started the investment and it needs more and it wants more and you have to produce more than you thought you would have to make this happen. Again, the blessing with that is the disappointment. It's just a disappointment. It's not a complete failure, okay? There's the upside to option 2. Option 1 is more or less you getting to be free and go after things. If you ride off into the sunset about this opportunity, if you say, yeah, no thanks, I'm going to go towards whatever is making me happier at this point, whether that be to like ride off back into your home space or to completely abandon option 2. Option 1 lets you be free, lets you be happy, lets you be childlike fun, you know? And it also produces that Ace of Cups. I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer for me. For me personally, I would choose option 1 because the other option, I mean, it's not a complete failure, but it definitely creates disappointment. Like, this could even be somebody like starting, say you start a channel and it's not moving as fast as you wanted it to, or surprise, surprise, you don't make money from it. You know, not a lot of people make money from those websites. You can go and you can build, but Rome wasn't built in a day, okay? And that's kind of the option 2 phase here. Option 1 is like, okay, instead of focusing on that aspect of my business, maybe I need to like go job hunt or go back to school even. Okay, it's going to create the energy that comes with option 1 is the Ace of Cups. It's like the ultimate emotional fulfillment. Some of you are disregarding your higher path here. And I think some of you have finally realized, like, I do have something that needs to be done. I think in the past you probably ignored it, thus creating your now disappointments. Because you have surpassed opportunities and burned bridges that could have essentially helped you in the beginning to move towards that business aspect of it. But I think it's almost like there's like a lot of delayed and stalled energy here, okay? So there's a lot of you that didn't really fully understand why things were coming to you when they were coming to you, okay? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I say? Numbers. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Yeah. It could have been a timing thing or a sequential order of things. Like maybe there were opportunities that were presented to you, but maybe it was just bad timing, or maybe it was just like on the wrong day or around the wrong people. And when you rejected these offers, it was probably more or less like a sorry, not sorry energy because you had responsibilities that you obviously had to take care of. Option. Ooh, we're not gonna take those. That's like 8 cards. That's a whole lot, Spirit. Let's option 2 here. Good luck tried to pop out. You may have felt like option 2 was good luck, like a good fortune at the beginning. You may have felt like this was a tool to reach for the luck. Okay. All right, option 2 here, you had to build it, okay? You had to build it, and you're probably still building it now. Some people could be spewing venom and having like zero boundaries about like verbally giving it to you about this process here, okay? But the essential analysis of option 2 is like, don't give up. If you don't give up, you can't fail. There's no way for you to fail if you do not give up. If you keep getting back up and keep getting into the fight, you can't lose the fight. If you're standing, you're not losing, okay? At some point, you will have to focus on getting money, okay? Some of you may be dealing with a vindictive energy, like things might have been put under a microscope, like maybe you got, I don't know, tagged by the IRS about how much money you were making here or not making here. Okay. It is your decision, ultimately, okay? Some of you are not encouraging enough social media outlets with this, okay? A lot of you need to focus more on advertisement. You are a born leader. Like, you are independent, but you need to focus more on movement, okay? That need for power needs movement. You don't gain power by just sitting on the fucking throne. You have to get out there. You have to do things. So if you're only idolizing, say, YouTube at this point, start idolizing, like using Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever apps that you use, whatever you already have rolling, start putting it out there more. And yeah, you're going to get a little bit of spewback from it. There's going to be people who are judgmental about it, but at the end of the day, it is your decision between what is good and what is not. It could just be that option 1 at this time is not a sequential order step for you. Maybe somebody is offering you the ride off in the sun and you can't take it right now because you're still dealing with these responsibilities. Okay? Your fears of letting go of the past are leaving you with the only blessing. And the only blessing is just disappointment versus complete annihilation. That's just how it is. This is a really hard read for people who need to hear it on a business level right now. For those of you who are dealing with it on a relationship level, resonating for you on a relationship level, I feel like option 1 is the better choice for you. For those of you who are dealing with this on a business level, I feel like option 2 is what you've already dedicated yourself to. I'll be honest with you, if this was a reading for me, I would pick 4 because I love to build. But I also, there's a lot of people out there that don't understand the balance between reality and divination. Okay, divination can guide you, it can show you those blockades that are in your way. But if you're not willing to jump over or knock the blockade out of your way, if you're not willing to jump over the hurdle to win the race, tarot is not going to help you. Divination is not going to help you. Okay? That's like being in a really bad marriage and trying to make a love spell, okay? It's not going to work. You have to put in the time, the work, the dedication. Now, what things are moving out of your way here for option 2 for the business aspect is boundaries, okay? It might be delayed. There may be boundaries that you haven't tried to cross yet, like putting it on more platforms or making it a monetization, okay? Like putting it out there to make money off of it. Maybe you're sketchy about it because of tax reasons or bank account reasons or financial aid reasons at this point, okay? You may be worried about it, and I'll 100% agree with you. I feel like somebody is definitely fucking watching you if you choose option 2, and they're not listening. They are not going to listen to you. They don't care about your story. They don't care about your reasons. They're purely fucking business. They're about getting money. And if you're not producing that, you're gonna have a problem with those third parties here. Point blank period. And that may be where that disappointment comes from. Like maybe somebody invested in your company or in your idea and they're now expecting a return and you don't have it. You don't have it because you stopped building, okay? You're trying to do it independently. Well, this may be the time where you become more dependent on other aspects, other ideas, other boundaries that were there before that you may have to go over to make option 2 work out. Now, if you face the challenge of option 2 here, business wise, comes from option 2, Spirit. Impatience. What did I say? They're tired of waiting. What else? They're probably not going to be happy about it, but they are going to have to wait for their money. But at the end of the day, nobody's cold. Nobody's left out in the cold. Nobody's being fired. Nobody's losing financial ability. It just takes other people actually putting in the time, work, and dedication. Like putting in that 444 energy, that do not give up energy, that builder energy, that stability that you need, using practical skill building, structuring, okay? Be practical about things, and option 2 should be fucking straight for you. Option 1 on the other business here, I mean, for some of you, it may just be a lucky jump. Some of you may have to decide to, okay, bite the bullet, eliminate option 2 here, and go into option 1. But you're going to have to follow sequential orders with this step. You're going to have to pay attention to your deadlines, especially if they're numerical, okay? It's like if you have stuff that's due on the 22nd, or it's due every Tuesday, like for those of you going back to school, that may be the better option. And at the end of the day, you're sorry, not sorry type of energy about it. But that 3 of Cups is your the 3 of Swords with your blessings is your decision. Like you have to perceive things the way you perceive them. Some of you may look at disappointment as a fear instead of a blessing. Well, sometimes things are meant to burn. Okay, sometimes things have to burn to the ground for something new to be built. Sometimes that's what has to happen. Okay? Destruction leads to construction. There's the statement I'm looking for there. Okay? Let's get some rooms for option 1 and option 2 here. Option 1, Spirit. Advice for... Okay. Advice for option 1. Soilu. It had the sun as the option and you pulled Soilu, which is really interesting for a lot of you. Okay, success, goals achieved, honor, the life force, health, a time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life, victory, health, and success. Okay, it also focuses on Laguz, which adheses to the Ace of Cups here, which is more about go with the flow, water, sea, a fertility source, the healing power of renewal, life energy, and organic growth, imagination, and psychic matters. Okay. Some of you intuitively know what it's going to take to heal the process of what you're doing. Some of you energetically understand what is available to you and what you are powerless against. Some of you know that your healing is going to lead you to your fertility. A lot of you understand that. And if you don't, that's your advice. Okay, option 2, advice for option 2. Just one. Rado. Travel, both in physical terms and those of lifestyle direction, a journey, vacation, relocation, evolution, change of place or setting, seeing a larger perspective. For those of you taking option 2, you may need to take a vacation. Some of you need to change some of your lifestyle to make that option work out. Some of you may have to move closer to wherever you're putting in the business aspect there, okay? And you need to look at the larger perspective of it. You have to evolutionize, okay? When we were talking about the social media aspect of option 2 for business, some of you are not wanting to make a whole bunch of web pages that you have to assign and follow and the obvious answer there is you have to, okay? You have to go with the times. You have to travel with the lifestyle you seek, okay? So if that means you have to move closer to the other job or to the creativity that you created, the ambition that you're following with option 2 here, you got to move towards it. You have to change your lifestyle to fit it. You got to see the larger perspective. Okay? All right. Those are the messages that I have for you. Thank you for Collective for coming. If it resonated, please hit the like, share, or subscribe buttons. I appreciate all of your love and your lights, and I wish y'all peace and prosperity.